Hey everybody, welcome to episode 23 of Deadpool Rob's Geek Chat. I am Deadpool Rob, as you know by now. A very, very late episode 23. I did not record last week. I apologise. It can't be helped. I've been so busy at work. Then we had, it was my birthday on the 22nd of August. It's now the 1st of September, so poor excuse. I was away for the day with my my lovely Emma. We went to Southampton, had a nice day, just us two, no kids. It was lovely. Then we had a charity event, which I'm going to talk about. And I've been at work, and I've been a long-awaited day off, so hence why this episode is very late. Apologies. I still haven't fixed that. I will get to it. I will get to it, man. I hope you're all good. Hope you're all staying safe and well. I hope you're not too stressing out with work and kids and adulting. It sucks. Lots to talk about. Spider-Man trailer. Couple of what if episodes. Yeah. I've got comics coming out my ears. 2 seconds. Yeah. I've got loads of comics. I've got a present. And I've recently bought. I've got a stack of goodies I want to show you guys that I was a bit selfish, I must admit. I don't often spend much money on myself. It's all mine and Emma's money go on the kids or the house or bills or adult shit. Obviously, I treat myself to a comic every week or so, every other week at least. But yeah, I've got a bit of a nice stack to work through. I've got some goodies to show you guys. Yeah, awesome, man. I hope you're all good. Let's talk about Spider-Man No Way Home. Trailer popped the other day, or the other week now. A couple of weeks. As you've all seen it a million times, it's been shared a billion times, literally billions of times. We all know what's happening. Peter Parker has been outed, I suppose, as Spider-Man by Mysterio. End of the last film. We all knew that happened, so we don't need to recap that. I loved Mysterio. He's freaking awesome. Absolutely awesome character. Not sure if there's going to be clips of him in the next one or whatever, but either way, awesome stuff. So yeah, trailer is pretty action-packed. Obviously a lot of him and MJ, a lot of him swinging about, but not a lot. Doesn't give much away until that moment that, as a fan from a long time ago, yeah, the original trilogy is coming back into play. That there's an action scene in this bloody octopus claw or what, a tentacle comes crashing down, camera pans out past the explosion. Dr. Octopus, the original actor, is stood there. Hello, Peter. Oh, nerds! Cheering left, right, and centre. I shouldn't say nerds. I should say geeks. We're not nerds. We're geeks, and we're proud of that. Yeah, man. And then obviously later on another action shot, explosions left, right, and centre. Like I said, there's a lot of explosions going on, a lot of action, and then you see the this ball with green stuff around it rolling down, and that little laugh in the background that we obviously hope is William Dafoe's Green Goblin. Please. Yeah. Obviously no sign of Andrew Garfield or Tobey Maguire, as everyone is hoping for the multiverse. Who knows? Marvel are very good at keeping secrets. It's rumoured left, right and centre. Probably won't happen now, because everyone's gone, it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. So Marvel are like, screw you, that ain't happening. I swear that's what they do. Hence the WandaVision rumours, Fantastic Four, and everything else. You know what I mean? And I'm hoping Fantastic Four come into it one day. I love Fantastic Four. It's quite funny really, because so many people have changed their sort of tone about all this. The Tobey Maguire's crap Spider-Man and the films were awful. They are older than what we're used to now, so the CGI is not as good, even though it's pretty damn good. Stan Lee's in it, all three for a start. He won't be in this, obviously, bless him, because he passed a couple of years ago. Tobey Maguire was a bit of a dweeb. He's a bit geeky, but it's Peter Parker. I've had him on DVD, Blu-ray for years, obviously now, and I watch him every now and again. And they're classic comic book fun, like the original two Fantastic Four with when Chris Evans was the Human Torch and that. Yeah, they're cheesy, all right. They are cheesy. They are classic comic book fun. In my personal opinion, I think they're great. Macho Man Randy Savage is in it, you know what I mean? And I'm going to actually watch him again soon. I mean, I enjoy them. I still do. So everyone's saying like, oh, they're the best ones ever. And you know what I mean now. But they always were good. They always will be good. They're not. But yeah, looking forward to that. Not long to wait till we find out what is actually going on. Boom! What if last Wednesday it come out, you didn't see me for Geek Chat. Like I said, I was very busy, birthday, charity event, blah blah blah, work, adulting. What if come on episode 3? It was the Avengers one, wasn't it? Where spoiler alert if you haven't seen it. So I'll give you 5 seconds to switch off if you haven't seen last week's What If. So there's your warning. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, blast off. Yeah. It started off with Samuel Jackson voicing Nick Fury. Black Widow not voiced by Scarlett Johansson, surprise surprise, after she sued the shit out of them. I'm not sure if that was before or after, but either way, she wasn't going to be in it. Good on her though. They got enough money to not worry about it. Yeah, and they meet the Avengers, so obviously they go for Tony Stark as Iron Man. They give him an injection to obviously help with his condition that he had with the sort of the iron or whatever it is poisoning him slowly, wasn't it, if you remember from the original films. And it kills him. He drops down dead. Fuck, straight away murdered. Everyone obviously thinks Black Widow did it because she's the one that jabbed him. She gets nicked and then obviously escapes with obviously Nick Fury's help by the look of it. Then they go on to meet Hawkeye and Thor. For the original scene from the film where he comes smashing through where his hammer's on Earth. He comes down. He's taking out the bad guys. They're all joking about this guy's coming. And his hair. And he's a gorgeous specimen of a man. And I love the humour. I love the humour. Excellent. Coulson's in there as well, original voice. Hawkeye is there, the original voice. Chris Hemsworth, I'm not sure. There was a couple of grunts, but he didn't actually say anything. As he's going to grab the hammer, Hawkeye's got him on target, fires, takes Thor down. So Thor is dead. I'm not sure if his arrow would kill him, but this is What If, so anything is possible. Yeah, and then obviously Clint gets arrested, put in a cell. Nick Fury goes to talk to him. Hawkeye dies. Another one. It's going, man. So then Black Widow has gone to see Betty Ross. And obviously Hulk or Bruce Banner. What's his name's in it? Ross, the one General Ross from the films, the original Hulk films. He's in it. Yeah, he's shooting the Hulk. The Hulk gets angry. Loki turns up fighting Samuel Jackson, the other lot. Tom Hiddleston voiced it as well. Hulk gets attacked by General Ross's gun, but it turns out what happens at the end, obviously Hulk goes massive and bang, explodes, dead, blown up. Hulk gone. Loki's blasting the shit out of everything. Yeah, and they play a message, don't they? And what is it? It's like about hope or something like that. And so they find Hope, her grave, which was the original Ant-Man's daughter, who turns out to be Yellow Jacket, Hank Pym, blah blah blah. Turns out he's like Yellow Jacket / Ant-Man / everything. He's the one that killed them all. Bish bash bosh. Loki is pretending to be Nick Fury. They have a big fight. Wins. Loki is in front of the Council of the World or whatever. It's taking over the world. What if? That is my version of it. If you like it, please pay me money. I'm poor. So yeah, that was episode 3. All the Avengers died. Very sad. Not the best episode, but not bad. This week, spoiler alert, if you haven't seen this week's, feel free to switch off now. Come rewatch later. So usual 5-second rule. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That'll do. This week was What If Doctor Strange Lost His Heart, wasn't it? All about Doctor Strange. Very, very good, actually. Very good episode. So it starts off, obviously, he is accepting an award, but instead of driving the car on his own, where he gets in the crash in the films, he's with the woman he's in love with. I can't remember her name. My memory is awful. I'm frazzled at the moment. Correct me for the name. Tell me the name. And they crash. He survives. She dies. So he's obviously upset. He goes to this monastery to learn the ding thingies. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. Time goes by. 2 years, I think it is. And Wong's in there. Benedict Cumberbatch, whatever his name is, voices Doctor Strange as well, which is awesome. Yeah, and he's messing around with the time stone, saying, you know, what if I went back? Eventually does. It all happens again. Goes back again. Happens in a different way. He tries changing what he does for a different route. Still happens. Blah blah blah. So very sad. You know what I mean? It's not. It can't be nice watching that. He's obviously got a bit batshit crazy by now. And sort of Wong's convinced him not to do it, but he does it anyway. I think you would, if you had that power, no matter how sort of smart you are or whatever, you'd want to go back, I think. But he tries taking on this like tentacle beast, gets absolutely destroyed, so has to go back again. And he's just constantly going back in time. And he starts off small, works his way up, absorbs all these creatures, mythological creatures' powers, starts getting a bit deformed. Yes, it's crazy. Wicked fight scenes. I'm not going to say much more in case you haven't seen it and still carried on watching. Go watch it. We'll talk about it more next week. But yeah, badass episode. Lots of awesome fight scenes. And yeah, I really enjoyed it. I think that was absolutely awesome. I think my favourite so far was the first one with Captain Britain, actually, with Peggy Carter and Steve, and was it the Hydra Buster and all that sort of stuff. That was really cool. I really did like that. But my favourite bit out of the whole thing, as I showed you and I've said before, I've managed to get hold of, it's not in its packet, bad Rob. I managed to get hold of a What If comic. You can buy a few. There is a few in Fantastic Store in Ride on the Isle of Wight, by the way. I had a look at one earlier. I think it was What If General Ross was the Hulk. It was piqued my interest. But yeah, at the start of the comic, I have finished this one now. It is a very heavy read. There's a lot going on, as the older comics did. Newer comics tend to just sort of boof done, not much on a page, but this is really filled to the brim. Really heavy read. It's good though. But what I love is at the start of the comic, you've got the Watcher saying his little bit, saying his little speech, and also at the end as well, the Watcher takes you out into the next one, or just saying his piece. Real nice where they've done it in the series on Disney. So the Watcher starts off the episode and maybe pops in and out during the episode as he does in the comic as well, and then at the end obviously talks you out. I really like that. That is a real nice nod to the comics. Spot on. Yeah. Not watched any new films. I tried my best to watch the animated Witcher that's on Netflix. I had a few hours to kill the other night. I played a bit of GTA 5. I thought I'd give it a go, because the Witcher series with Henry Cavill as Witcher is absolutely freaking awesome, and we can't wait for the next one. But yeah, I couldn't get into the animated. It's totally different from the series. The sort of main principle of it's there, but I just, not saying it's bad, it just wasn't for me. We're allowed our own opinion. Yeah? Okay. So, my birthday. It's going to be a bit of a me moment. It happens. We all like talking about ourselves a little bit. I got a couple of presents from people, which I have misplaced already. Yes, I have. I've misplaced a few of them already. Sophie from Fantastic Store got me an awesome little pop vinyl pin badge. Little pop vinyl Deadpool, but it's like a badge. I will not be unboxing it. It is going on the shelf when I find time to do that. Flash the cat has now joined us. He can now open doors. Great. Privacy gone. Gaz from Fantastic Store and I Don't Mind, as we know him, got me a few comics as well. He got me a signed comic. It's freaking awesome. It's in a frame on the living room wall. I will show you guys later. He also got me this Doom War, which obviously I love Doctor Doom, as we all know. It is. I haven't opened it yet, so I will do when I get. I've got so much reading to do, but the cover is what obviously grabbed his attention for me, because it looks like Deadpool is posing as Doctor Doom. Woohoo! Interesting. So I will be reading that. I had a bit of birthday money from my parents. I got a little bit from some people at work as well. They got me a cinema pass where I can get myself and someone else in, and a couple of snacks or something. Thank you guys. I also, as I know I go on about it, but Fantastic Store, they are like family to me. I love those guys, and I'm always in there if I can once a week. I've been for a few weeks, but I happily spend my money there. I got myself a graphic novel. I was after some Fantastic Four stuff. I'm in love with Fantastic Four at the moment, and have been for a while, obviously. This is X-Men and Fantastic Four, sort of little crossover graphic novel. I haven't opened it yet. Like I said, I've been busy, so these reviews will come in upcoming weeks. It's pretty chocker, but no, it's not actually. It is not a graphic novel. I do apologise. It's set 1 to 4 of the comics. Even better. Not so hard on the read, so that is awesome. I'm really looking forward to that, because X-Men's awesome, Fantastic Four's awesome. Together, will it be as good? I think so. I think so. Let me just shut that. I'll keep the kids awake with me rambling on. In previous episodes, I've gone on about the Batman and Catwoman series. I've got now issue 6, so I believe that's the last one. I've still got to read 5 and now 6. So yeah, that's to look forward to. I can finish that series and put it away. I'm going to get myself a couple of containers, I think. I'm assuming like eBay or Amazon or something, because I'm starting to get quite a stack of comics lately. I've always had a little stack, but now I'm starting to get a big stack, so I need them safe rather than just sort of stashed here. I've got shitloads behind me. I've got shitloads there, so they need looking after. I purchased myself a little while ago. Actually, it took a little while to come. I've previously mentioned about sort of first appearances. Obviously, the original prints of them are mega bucks, especially if they're a known character like Wolverine, Captain America, Deadpool. You know what I mean? I've got reprints of first Superman, first Cable, which is not a reprint. That is on the wall in a frame because it's worth a lot of money. That was gifted to me from Fantastic Store. Yeah, I've got a few now. Oh, Flash is back. He can now open doors at high speeds. Thank you, Flash. So yeah, I've been trying to get a few sort of reprints just to see how it all started, just because it's interesting. I managed to get myself Incredible Hulk issue 180. If you nerds know anything, this is the first brief appearance of Wolverine. It is a reprint, so it is worth about £3, not the like £3.5, £4 plus, depending on what condition you get it in. Once again, I haven't read it yet. It's still sealed upside down, which is insanely bad luck. You seal from the top, surely? I don't know, people. But yeah, cover's pretty rad. Doesn't actually show Wolverine on there, but I googled it and figured out what it was. I've got on coming on the way. It's taken ages actually. Is the first appearance of the Eternals as well. Obviously, the Eternals film's coming up soon, so I wanted to try and learn the characters a little bit, so I'm going a little bit more knowledgeable than just I know nothing about them apart from what the trailer showed. So yeah, I managed to get as well Master Universe Revelation issue 2, which I've just finished today. I managed to read that this afternoon. Yeah, it's good. It's different. It seems to be more of like an origin story as such. It starts off with it's like Skeletor and Evil Lyn just chatting away about stuff, and I won't spoil it too much, but it sort of goes a bit sort of his backstory of Skeletor about how he was, how he become as powerful as he is now. And it's got some little touching moments actually. You sort of think, perhaps you don't feel like Skeletor's a badass. He wasn't always a badass. and how he got his power, obviously. And then obviously continues, it looks like to me, issue 3 is going to be about Evil Lynn. Yeah, so this is the revelation. Goes along with the Netflix series, which is awesome. But it's more in depth, obviously, and yeah, I'd recommend it. It's good if you're into Masters of the Universe and He-Man. Good little read. I'm learning a lot about that because obviously not dealt with that since I was a kid. So yeah, awesome. I'm going to try and pull that 2 again, and hopefully he won't open it again. Right, okay, what's next? I'll go through yeah, other stuff I got for my birthday. We went over to Southampton, myself and Emma went over to Southampton. I thought she might want to go in Primark and that sort of stuff. This was actually on my birthday. I woke her up, crack of dawn. We're going to Southampton! She's like, really? I don't want to. Being from Portsmouth, as she is, she does not like Southampton. But the shops are better in Southampton for clothes and geeky stuff. Disney store is shut down. Don't even bother. Damn. I love that shop. Always get a good deal in there. They've always got something on offer. But we had a Burger King, which was nice. But we also went to Forbidden Planet. I don't normally shop in big chains like that because I love obviously supporting Fantastic Store and stuff like that. But Forbidden Planet sells completely different stuff to a certain point. Sophie at Fantastic Store is more sort of comic and sort of collectibles and rare comics and stuff like that. So for general sort of goodies and stuff like that, Forbidden Planet did have some stuff in. I'm sorry, Sophie, but it had to be done. I had some extra cash. First thing I saw straight away was I've got so much Marvel stuff, so much Marvel. I've only got sort of a small collection of DC stuff. I've got a Justice League multi-pack, all the figures. I've got a Green Lantern from that pack on its own that I bought previously. I've got quite a few pop vinyls, but mostly Marvel stuff. And I've got those gallery statues I collect from. I always get them from Fantastic Store. Mostly Marvel. I recently bought a Bane, which I think I showed off on a previous episode. So I want to get a nice Batman one or something for that. But I want to add to my DC collection, and this jumped out at me actually. Not sure if you can see it because of glare, but it's from the animated Batman series, obviously. It's just a cool little collectible figure. I mean, I'm not going to open it. It's going to sit on the shelf. You know what I mean? It looks bad if you put it on the wall of the shelf. Yeah, from the DC multiverse. It's just a cool looking figure. I love it. It's absolutely terrific. Artwork's great on the back. Yeah, I really like that. Collect them all. Yeah, alright. If you've got about £1 million, it's got a little batarang, got interchangeable hands, and a grappling gun. But look at it. I just love the design of it. He looks proper grumpy as well. Look at that. Excellent. So yeah, that was a must buy for me. They had some other DC Batman ones there as well, but I love that one because the animated series, I absolutely love it. I then was just going through and I missed it the first time round. We had sort of another mooch round. Emma had a look round, bought a nice little Batgirl hoodie, and just out of the corner of my eye, bang! Woohoo! This was there. I could not believe my eyes. I have recently got myself a Michelangelo, is it Nika, Neca, whatever it is, one of these, and I could not believe a Super Shredder was just sat there. It will not be unboxed, it will stay in its box forever and ever, but not sure you can see because of glare, but it is awesome. Look at it. Look at it. Oh, look at it. Makes you want to cry. It is from the original films that we all love as a kid. Secret of the Ooze. He was after the ooze, as you know, that canister and that. Obviously, he threw it down under the docks. Blah, come out Super Shredder. I'm gonna have to watch those films again. I've only just watched them recently as well. They were the best films growing up. They were the films to watch as a kid for my generation that is a geek. But to have that is awesome. Best part about it as well, it was priced at $49.99, and I thought, do you know what? I want it. I'm buying it. I had that bit of extra cash that I don't normally get, that myself and Emma both agreed we will spend a little bit of money on ourselves for once. I got a little bit extra for my birthday, obviously, because my parents and Emma's mum and nan and that treated me. Thank you very much. And I don't care. 50 quid. Anyway, get to the counter to pay for the Batman and this. And the guy goes, oh, there's a bit of an issue with this. I'm like, oh, he's not going to let me have it, is he? It's not meant to be here. Someone's left it by accident or something. I was gutted. He went, oh, it's actually priced at $29.99. Woo-hoo-hoo. Sold. Bargain. I absolutely love it. I can't wait to display it. I'm going to display it with my Michelangelo. I want to get Raphael, Donatello and Leonardo as well. It is in my sights. Just obviously other priorities come first, as we know. That is so cool. I love it. I'm sorry, Gaz. I know you wanted that. If you watch this, man, I'm sorry. I know you want this. You can buy it off me for £50. No, I'm joking. I'm never selling that. Excellent. Yeah. So we went out to some lunch. Had a look around some other shops. We went in this, it's like an anime shop in the Marlin Centre down the road, which Emma absolutely loved. It's full of Pokemon and anime stuff and all that sort of, not for me, but absolutely brilliant little shop though. I mean, how they, hopefully they do well and get customers in and stuff. They got such little imports and little cool little knickknacks and cosplay costumes and all sorts of stuff. Freaking excellent little shop. Emma was just in her element. Absolutely loved it. If she had £100 to spend, she would have probably spent it there, you know. We went back to Forbidden Planet because I just wasn't quite satisfied. This is greedy, I know, I'm so sorry. It doesn't happen often, I assure you. I know I've got a lot of collectibles, but they're all pre-Emma and pre-kids, majority of them. When I lived on my own and had money to spend. Not that I regret anything, obviously. I wasn't quite satisfied. I saw a few little bits. There was this really cool... I'm not a mega fan, but I am a fan because I used to love it as a kid. Well, teenager. They had a really cool, it's a huge, big old figure of Spawn. McFarlane Toys Spawn. I thought, well, that's different. That is really different. I've got nothing like that in my collection. Really nice model. Really high detail. Wasn't badly priced. I can't remember what it was now. I think it was 40. So not bad. And there was only one on the shelf. And I thought, oh, if I don't get it now, it's going to go. And I was umming and ahhing anyway. There's a Marvel Legends MODOK. It was quite big. But what put me off was we had this discussion, me and Emma had this discussion in there. The way I can display them, because I don't take them out of the box, I don't unbox them, they stay as they are. Some people do, some people don't, your choice. And the Spawn figure was obviously open, so all you can see is that, but the Spawn one was actually sort of like more like that, so you could actually see it, just that half of it. Cool. Whereas the MODOK was just in a box, so you could see it was MODOK, but you couldn't really see what was inside. A bit like this one, really. So this one needs to be sort of accessible. So I've got to rethink my whole living room. I decided when I had Burger King, I decided on neither of the above. Something else grabbed my attention, something completely different again. I love things that are a little bit different to what, I mean, I've got infinite Deadpool stuff. I love Deadpool, as we know. I cosplay Deadpool, I'm Deadpool Rob, hence the nickname. But I just want something a little bit different. I'm in that, I want something different phase still at the moment. And I actually went for, because new films coming out, it's piqued my interest. Obviously, huge fan of the original ones. I collect, well, I had figures as a kid, comics, you name it, annuals, as we did as a kid, of Ghostbusters. So I found this beauty. It is pretty awesome. I will, actually, I am going to open this one. For the same reason I said about the MODOK, you can't see what it is without looking inside, really. It is obviously a collectible replica. I just think I want to unbox this one because it would look better on display somewhere than it would in the box. Obviously it's Ecto 1. I really want to look inside, but I will probably do an unboxing video actually. I'm going to do a proper first ever unboxing video. It's something I want to start doing for Geek Chat. And if people want to join in, feel free. So yeah, I am going to do it. It's got pictures of what it looks like inside. You can't really see it on here. But I think for this one, it's going to look better out the box. So it needs to be unboxed. If I do it carefully, look after it, I can keep the box, plop it back. No one's going to know. But yeah, awesome. That is cool. And that was my spending. Almost done. Almost done. We went into West Quay. As you go in, on the right, Lego store. Fuck me. I did not know that was there. In the window they had a Daily Bugle, huge like that, and then all Spider-Man, Doctor Octopus, Green Goblin coming out of it, different poses. Oh. There was a lady on the door, and I was like, oh, how much is that? And she's like, a lot. And I went, oh. Anyway, we went in. I previously bought my stepdaughter Zoe a Harley Quinn bat for a Harley Quinn cosplay, because she cosplays as Harley Quinn. Cute as shit. Yeah, so I bought her a Harley Quinn bat. It's only a foam one, it's not real, so calm down. So I had to get, obviously, my stepson Theo something. They had some little minion sets of Lego. Not cheap, but fair is fair. She had that, he gets something too. Walking around, they had the huge Millennium Falcon Lego that is like 650 quid. Oh, it's so much money for Lego, so much money, but it's cool. I didn't buy it. I can't afford that. I can't warrant ever that much on Lego. They had a smaller one for 150. They had the Ecto one, actually, Ghostbusters car. They had a Lego version of that for 150. Tempting, but that was pre-made, that one, so a lot easier. Yeah, so walking around, and I thought there's not much Marvel in here, and I've been on for a while about getting the Batmobile. There's a nice 89, I think it was, Batmobile that you can get. It's cool. I'm not sure how much it was. I thought, just out of curiosity, have they got it? They didn't. Probably a good thing, because I probably would have bought it and made myself bankrupt. But yeah, they had a little Batman 66. Yeah. Is that the one? 2 seconds. Batman. Is that the one I got? Yeah, it was Batman. Of course it is. Batman 66 Batmobile. It's a little one with Batman and Joker. It was a cheap, 35 quid. So I bought it, built it. It's in display in front of the TV in there. The kids do not touch it. It is not a toy. It is Lego. Display purposes only. It is not a toy. When Theo came home, he's like, Lego Batman, I want to play. No, you can't play with that. As for display, they do not touch it. They can look with their eyes, not their hands. But yeah, I'll show off that another time. I wish I spoke to Gaz earlier in Fantastic Store, and he said there's a couple of YouTube videos of people just chilling out in the evenings building Lego. I wish I'd done that now. That'd have been quite a good thing to do. Maybe next time if I get any more. But that is it for birthday spends. We had a great day. Excellent. And then on my next day off, which isn't a day off, we had the charity event. It was Deadpool, Rob and Friends Summer Fun Day, Sandham Gardens in Sandown. It was 10 till 4. We got there for about 9. People are starting to set up. A few people let us down at the last minute, but poop to them. Stalls started piling up. People started coming. I wasn't dressed as Deadpool yet. Emma, bless her, she looked absolutely beautiful as Princess Aurora. Mandalorian Matt come as Spider-Man. His wife come as Princess Belle. Tinkerbell joined us as a girl that just sort of saw the ad on Facebook come as Tinkerbell. She sort of hung around with them. Then we had Ariel come down, one of our friends. And they just sort of hung out as a group of princesses. We had hundreds and hundreds of people. We had entertainment, stalls. I was walking around as Deadpool causing trouble. We went round the golf. Me and Mandalorian Matt, who's now probably going to be Spider-Man. He had a great time as Spider-Man. Thanks, Matt. You smashed it. We went on the golf course. He went on the Skynet. Yeah. Every person that come enjoyed it. We raised £870.95p, I think it was, for breast cancer now. Absolutely amazing. It was just a terrific day. Emma done amazing. She looked absolutely gorgeous as Princess Aurora. Everyone had a good time. We did a raffle. So many prizes went out. We did cosplay, adult and children prizes. Everything went smooth. All the stalls had the best day ever. We raised a freaking huge amount. So then we arranged, then we sort of agreed, same time, same date next year. So 25th of August 2022. Deadpool, Rob and Friends Summer Fun Day 2. I'll think of a better name. Absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. So thank you anyone that watches this who came, supported, donated. That's just awesome. Absolutely awesome. So a week later, we are a week later. We've now talked about What If. We talked about my birthday, charity event, comics I bought. Now I've got more to talk about. This is what happens if you have a week off, alright. Hopefully I'm not boring anyone. On previous episode I talked about War of the Bounty Hunters. I now have issue 2. I'm going to read later. I've not opened it yet. Sealed correctly by Fantastic Store, no doubt. At the top, not the bottom, the top. First issue was really cool, really different. I've not got any Star Wars comics apart from that one. Never had any. I've had figures, annuals, toys, games, you name it. Never had comics. So I'm really looking forward to reading that. I'm actually really looking forward to that. The first one was really cool. I gave Sophie the challenge. I didn't quite know what to get. I got a £20 voucher from James, who's been on Geek Chat a couple of times now. Thank you, James, for my birthday. So I said to Sophie, you have £20. Pick me some comics that are slightly different, something you'd read and that I've not read before. And she's got the frown going on. She's going through the racks looking for something. Bless her. She done well. She done well. She pulled out. I've been on about Green Lantern for a little while ago. I don't know much about Green Lantern, so I wanted something. So she pulled out this Blackest Night, which is part of their motto. Apparently it is a really good read. It is issue 1, so I can carry on if I enjoy it. Artwork is insanely cool on the front as well. Sorry about the glare. Insanely cool artwork. So yeah, Green Lantern starts here. Okay, my comics. I need to get some boxes. Okay, the next one. So that's new. Then she went for something old school. So Marvel Comics Group, 2-in-1 Thing and Ant-Man. What an unusual team up. Or are they fighting? I'm not sure. It looks like. Yeah. I came to this blasted planet to save Ben Grimm. So, Ant Brigade, don't fail me now. So, Ant-Man's obviously come to save Ben Grimm, who is the Thing from Fantastic Four. I'm not sure who he's fighting. Murder on a micro world. As the Thing shrunk down? I don't know. But Marvel 2-in-1, Marvel Comics Group. So, yeah, something different. Absolutely different. What a cool cover as well. A classic comic book art, isn't it? Yeah, completely different. Then she went for something a bit different again, with the Shang-Chi film coming up very soon. I think this week or next week it comes out in the cinema. Once again, I know nothing about the characters, only what I've seen in the trailer, which is not a lot. So I'm going a little bit blind, which is kind of exciting and kind of a little bit. I'd like to know a bit more about them, but at the same time, I kind of want to learn as I go. So she went back a little bit further and managed to dig out this. Master of Kung Fu. It is the special double-sided 100th anniversary issue, and why she's selling it for £3.50, even she agreed, is insane, because it's probably worth a little bit, well, quite a lot more than that, especially if it's 100th anniversary issue as well. Probably should be more than that, but too late. Haha. No, I'm joking. I would have paid more if she wanted. Once again, that classic comic book art on the front, as you can see. The Hands of Shang-Chi, Master of Kung Fu. Different. Very different. Looking forward to reading that as well. I've got so much reading to do. Work's quieting down a little bit now, so I might be able to not be as fucked in the evenings, basically. Then, to top it all off, she went above and beyond. Frown's got even deeper. She's in those boxes at the back of the store, digging away. She's pulled out a few things. Yeah, maybe. Put a few back, and then she went for this, which is completely nothing like this. Probably never will again, but who knows, I might really enjoy it. Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, which we've all seen the film, or it's a series or a film, I can't remember. I've seen something. This is Douglas Adams' The Restaurant at the End of the Universe. Yeah, different there. It's different. So I'll give it a whirl. It's made by DC Comics as well. Book 1 of 3. Probably won't get the other ones anymore unless you're very lucky. So it's only a small series anyway. If I do enjoy it and want more, I could probably still get hold of them somewhere. it's just something different. So challenge accepted by Sophie, challenge done by Sophie. Now I've just got to read them and try and enjoy them. If I don't, doesn't matter, does not matter. But yeah, also this was a birthday present from my sister. I just found it at the bottom of my pile. Cards getting Star Wars. So Cards gets humanity, but Star Wars. So we're going to open that. I'm going to do a live video in the near future on one evening, like a Friday or Saturday night or something. Probably Saturday night actually. And I'm going to go live on the Facebook group that I run and play that with you guys. How does that sound? Fuck yeah. Oh, I hope it's rude. I really hope it's rude. I really, really hope it's rude. Yeah, it looks cool. So, oh, and then we went to the arcade on my birthday, my nieces, and they won me Crapapult. So you fling poo. I love it. Thank you. I'm going to leave it there. 40 minutes of your life has now gone. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned a little bit. I hope you saw some cool stuff. I'm very spoilt by my friends and family for my birthday. Thank you. I love every one of you. So yeah, I'm going to go have something to eat, something to drink. I'm going to read a comic. I'm not sure which one yet, but I've still got a bit of time before Emma comes back, so I've got time to read a comic. And I'll see you guys next week for episode 24. Hopefully some more to talk about. I'll be releasing on a Wednesday evening because I want to watch What If and then talk about it. So yeah. If you guys want to come on at any time, please message me. We're gaining new followers. I want to do an unboxing of that. And if you guys could share the video, I appreciate it. Until then, have a good week. I will see everyone on episode 24 next week.